Five Nights at Freddy's 2 designer breaks down video game Easter eggs and puppets. Published by Screen Rant. Whitney Ann Adams, the costume designer behind Five Nights at Freddy's 2, put her blood, sweat, and tears into satisfying video game fans. Adams began by doing a ton of research on the hit horror franchise's universe, especially the gaming community. She revealed in an interview with Variety that she even joined Reddit groups to see the discussions fans were having, so she could get a feel of what Easter eggs she could include and what they wanted to see in terms of character design. She dedicated a lot of her time to understanding both the iconic figures of Five Nights at Freddy's and the fans that made it the hit cult classic it is today. I literally pulled every photo I could find on the internet. I got every book that existed. I scrolled all the posts and stories and joined the Five Nights at Freddy's Reddit community. I wanted to immerse myself in people who love the game. I really gave myself a crash course. And her efforts paid off. Dedicated fans of the games noticed some very subtle Easter eggs in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, one of them being the infamous marionette's many designs in the film. In the movie, the protagonist Mike Schmitz, Josh Hutcherson, younger sister Abby, Piper Rubio, and paranormal investigator Lisa, McKenna Grace, were both possessed by the entity. Viewers familiar with the video games noticed that their outfits before their transformations had very subtle but important details. The inclusion of buttons and stripes pays homage to the iconic animatronic while foreshadowing the character's fates. Lisa wore a long-sleeved shirt that had 3 white buttons, which mirrored the marionette's own design. Abby, on the other hand, wore a striped sweater, which is another iconic element of the terrifying antagonist. I wanted her to echo the marionette, explained the costume designer. She added that she had to alter some of the clothing that they purchased for Lisa because she wanted their costumes to align perfectly with the video game. I found this gray waffle Henley from Old Navy. I was like, that's the one. We can change the buttons, and then we can dye them and make it perfect. Then I added 3 more tiers of the fabric at the bottom to also echo stripes. Adams also had the honor of collaborating with the Jim Henson Creature Shop in the film's visual effects department for Abby and Lisa's marionette hybrid form. When we were starting this process, I thought it was going to be fully visual effects. Then visual effects came to me and said they wanted there to be a real element. A blending of what they were wearing, she stated. The Jim Henson Creature Shop also created all the animatronics for both installments of Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is playing in theaters now.